this story really is not going away for the Trump administration. This meeting between Ghislaine Maxwell and the Deputy Attorney General, is it about justice, do you think, or is this some sort of a political optic that we're seeing play out?
I think there's quite a few things going on here. Yes, the Trump administration has got itself in a bit of a bind over the Epstein files because, of course, they spent the election year, a lot of them who are now very senior in the administration, spent the last year and a bit actually calling for the Epstein files to be released, for this client list to be released, to bring in the third parties who might be involved. And then they had this announcement saying, actually, there is no client list. Epstein operated pretty much alone. Of course, he didn't entirely operate alone, at least not according to the trial as we know it, the case as we know it. Ghislaine Maxwell is the only person serving time. And that's the other element of this story, which is that her family thinks she's been the victim of a terrible mistrial of justice and that she is effectively serving the sentence that should have been given to Epstein for all his crimes. Whether that's the case or not depends on how you look at this case. But certainly they think, Ghislaine Maxwell's family, think that her trial was very, very dodgy and was corrupted by the earlier trial of Jeffrey Epstein in 2007, where he actually got off the hook eventually. So there seems to have been some kind of Department of Justice mess up, big mess up, and an attempt to cover it up that has then lingered into pursuant cases. Whether that's what's going on here, and that's why the Department of Justice is still stonewalling on it, despite Donald Trump being in charge, is another matter. But you're certainly right to point towards the fact the Trump administration have got a real headache here because they don't quite know how to throw people off the scent because they put people onto the scent in the first place.